Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Rugby League Breakdown podcast, episode number 51. And all Out Champa has just arrived on time. We had a couple of technical difficulties with All Out Champa's internet connection, but he's just arrived. And a special guest tonight is Warriors NRL Fanatics. I'll start with a special guest because I think Champa's still getting his internet sorted there. But Warriors NRL Fanatics, bro, thanks for being a guest on the show, bro.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me on. It's great to be back on the podcast. And, looking forward to tonight's show, actually. I think it's going to be a good one.
Mate, I appreciate you coming on the show. And we're also joined by All Out Champa, who's just rocked up from out of nowhere. Champa, mate, good timing. Mate, how are you, bro?
I'm doing all right. Thank you for having me on. Look, I had some connection difficulties, but I got it all. It looks all sorted now. It doesn't look like there's any problems.
A lot better now. I mean, as long as I can hear you, bro, that's all I really care about at this point. Mate, fucking, what was I gonna say, mate? It's obviously no ProEnzo Vidz tonight. ProEnzo Vidz has unfortunately picked up the common flu. He's got a bit of a chest issue, just like everybody else in this country right now. Everyone's getting the flu. I'm worried. I've had it for 2 weeks. I'm still coughing my hole out. You just asked Warriors NRL Fanatics. He heard me coughing my ass off about 2 minutes ago when we were in the green room. So everyone's a bit sick at the moment, but she'll get through it. But I just want to say, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and like the podcast, like the live stream, subscribe to the YouTube channels of Warriors NRL Fanatics and All Out Champ if you haven't already, and subscribe to me. We are currently 140 subs away from 2K, so we're getting there. We're trying to get the
mate, that is amazing.
Trying to get there. I'm hoping to get there by the end of the year. So hopefully we get there.
I'll say this real quick, mate. Nick, you deserve all those 2,000 subscribers, man. You are probably the only person in this rugby league community that puts his back in everything he does. So, mate, congratulations. You are the fucking goat.
Appreciate that a lot. I want to say hello to everybody in the live chat. We've got 21 people here as we speak. We've got National Sports Loaded, ProEnzo Vidz, Peripi is here, SS Storm fan, Luke Melbourne Storm fan. We have the great, loyal Jason Reader in the chat. Faraz is here. We've got Nico O'Connor, Mr. Lachlan in the house. Who else we got rolling in? We got Jim in the chat. We've got Aussie Mozzie there as well. I think CJ Moxley was here at some point as well. The chat is building. We've got oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, in the live chat, we have got the king. Everybody needs to just bow down to the king. The king's arrived.
Nice, you need a bow.
Yeah,
there it is.
We got Sam Rebel in the chat. We've got Bosky. We've got Nighthawk Gaming, and the chat is building as we speak. And as always, everybody, you must bow down to the king. If you don't bow down to the king, you'll probably end up at the bottom of Norfolk Island. So bow down to the king. It's as simple as that. But fellas,
absolutely,
it is a must that you treat the king and Nick like gods.
Oh yeah, why not? Without further ado, boys, let's just rip into the podcast. We'll get into the topics. We'll get into it now. We'll start off with the first one, topic number 5. We're going to do a little bit of an origin review. New South Wales obviously going down to Queensland last night, 16-10 at Stadium Australia. And, I think me and All That Champa are going to have a bit of a back and forth battle in this one over a few players that we debated about for a few weeks. Champa, me and you are going to go head-to-head straight away, I reckon. Mate, you wanted Stephen Crichton. You wanted Katoni Staggs. What the fuck did any of them do last night, bro? They were fucking hopeless.
Admitted, yes. They were very quiet in game 1. I thought Stephen Crichton, he did all the basics right. Nothing spectacular. As for Staggs, mate, to be fair, I don't think he got any quality ball.
That's his own fault.
Did most of the game. White got some quality ball. What did Staggs get? He just got the ball and expected to do something. Like, you can't really put the blame on him for that.
You can't defend Staggs either. I know he got injured, but 50 minutes into the game, and then he went off with an injury. That 50-minute period, he was bang on average.
Yeah. I really expected more out of them. There was so much high hopes for them coming into Origin. Like, if you're essentially replacing Latrell Mitchell and Tom Trbojevic, you need to step up a lot, and they didn't.
And you need to be,
but
you need to try and make yourself better than them. Obviously, they're not better than them, but Stags was up against Val Holmes last night. Val Holmes once again made him his bitch. Once again. Stephen Crichton came on the field. He had no idea what he was doing. Crichton looked lost. I was disappointed with Stags and Crichton. And surprisingly, the player that none of us wanted Jack Whiten to even be in the centers at all. Jack Whiten was the better center. It was better than both of them.
I reckon Jack Whiten was the best on field. He definitely made me eat my words. I'll give him that.
He did. He made it. Jack Whiten was brilliant last night, wasn't he? Brilliant.
He was. Well, another thing I wanted to add, you see how different our team is, where you don't have Josh Adokar on the wing, and instead you have a has-been in Daniel Tupou.
Here we go. Bro, Tupou did not.
No.
Tupou was okay.
Okay, it wasn't a bad game, but Adokar would have had a better game because he would have created the opportunities. He would have put himself in a position where he was in a try-scoring chance. He has more agility than Tupou. He has better speed. What does Tupou really have other than his height? You tell me this right now. What does he have other than his height? I can't think of anything.
Good defender.
So is Adokar. Adokar's a great defender.
Adokar does not deserve to be in the Origin team.
No, stop it, Nick. Stop.
He does not deserve it.
He does. He has been at games, has been the Bulldogs' best player for a winger. That says a lot about your team.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't been the best player. No way. He has not been his best. He has not been their best player.
Well, in most games, he has been. It's been amazing for them.
No.
Who's been better? Who's been better? Well,
Aaron Schoff playing better than Aaron Schoff.
Who?
Aaron Schoff is playing better than fucking Adokar.
No. Only person I can think of above Adokar that's playing better than him with the Dogs is probably Matt Burton. That's literally all I can think of.
He's been shit too.
No. Well,
Adokar is undeserved. He does not deserve to be in the Origin team.
Oh well, I reckon he does, and I reckon our attack look very, very weak without Adokar there. We needed exciting footy.
Daniel Tupou was fine last night. I had no problem with Daniel Tupou at all. I thought he was fine.
No, I felt like Adokar would have provided more on the wing. He would have provided more.
Apologies to my internet connection, by the way, as well. Keeps cutting in and out with the connection. Apologies about that. Adokar's been terrible at club level. He hasn't played well. He's had a couple of good games here and there, but not consistent enough. And everyone's like, "Oh, what about his speed?" But no, and no, fuck no. Adokar doesn't deserve it.
No,
come at me. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Fire up. Let's go.
Well, okay. They want to talk about loyalty to the Blues. I can't think of any more loyal than Josh Adokar and another player I thought they should have been on that side, which looked so different without him, and that's Jake Trbojevic. Our defense looks shocking without him. Look at Junior Paulo. Couldn't defend for shit. You put Jake Trbojevic in that side, he'd be making 10, 20 tackles spot on.
Jake Trbojevic is nothing but a slow ball playing fat fuck.
Oh, stop, man. You cannot say that.
The game has gotten past Jake Trbojevic. The game is too quick for Jake. All he can do is tackle. He can't do anything with the ball. All he can do is defend. That's all he can do is tackle.
Well, sometimes a good defender is what you need. You know how many times, Queensland pushed through our middle? We could have had Jake Trbojevic there, and he could have stopped all those tackles.
If you want Jake Trbojevic back in the Origin team, who the hell do you give up for him? Because there's a few forwards that I thought were average last night, but there's a few middle forwards who I thought were okay. Who would you bring in for Jake?
Well, who would I bring in for Jake? I'd probably drop someone who's had a quiet game. I want to say Junior Paulo, but I really want him in game 2. He had a very shocking game.
Stop.
I don't want to drop him. He's had a very shocking. Who would you drop in the forwards?
Tarek Sims, but you can't play Jake in the back row.
Okay. Well, if that is the case, then you move Junior Paulo to the bench. You put Jake Trbojevic in prop, and then you move Cam Murray into the starting second row.
Whoa. You start Jake Trbojevic? What?
Yes, I'll start Jake Trbojevic. Yes.
Fuck that. No.
What do you mean?
No.
You need his leadership on the start of the kickoff.
Cameron Murray last night was moved to the bench for fuck knows why. I think Cameron Murray needs to start in the back row. I think Liam Martin is this close to losing his position, and I reckon he will be dropped Liam Martin for Olakau'atu. I hope that happens.
I would
hope it will. Liam Martin was actually never meant to be in the team. Frizzell won't be there. Sims probably get dropped next for what he did last night. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But what is our FANATICS, mate? Obviously, you're at Queensland, but would you play Jake Trbojevic or Addo Carr? Or what do you reckon, bro?
I'll definitely bring in Josh Addo-Carr. I don't know about Jake Trbojevic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm against Addo Carr.
I'll definitely bring back Addo-Carr. I think he's need him back. Yeah.
And CHAMPA, Nick, I'm going to infuriate you right now. I'm going to make you explode. That orange Sprite you're drinking, you're probably going to throw it all over the wall when I tell you this. Bro, Stephen Crichton and Tony Stacks made their debut last night, and it proved to me what I've been saying for weeks. Neither of them are Origin material.
No. Stop it, Nick. You cannot say, Nick, you were all for Crichton to be in the side too. What do you mean?
What did the cunt do last night? He looked like a fucking statue out there.
Hey, what position was he playing? What position? He was playing center,
next
right?
To fucking Cleary and Martin, and just playing with the Penrith boys.
Okay.
What's the excuse?
Cleary had a shocking game. He was so quiet.
Yeah, he did.
What is Crichton meant to do if he's not getting any quality ball from Cleary? Nothing. How can he do it?
Go find the cunt like every other fucking player.
It's not his job. He should
find the ball. Go find the ball like every other centre.
The ball should find him. He
would have went looking for the ball. How come Crichton didn't?
Yeah, because he's giving keys to roam around the field, Trbojevic, not Crichton. Crichton should have stayed on his edge like he did and have Cleary give him quality balls. Cleary didn't do shit.
I'm sorry, bro. And 2, Latrell Mitchell will be in the centres with Jack Whiten. See you, Tony Staggs. See you, Stephen Crichton. Get the fuck out of that team. I never want to see them in there until they actually fucking get their shit together. Get their shit together first. Right. They're not Origin material right now. They're not ready for Origin. No. Not right now.
No.
In the future, yeah. In the future, yeah, but not right now. Latrell Mitchell, Jack Whiten, and the centers.
If we're bringing up plays, bring up Addo Carr, bring up Jake Trbojevic, bring on Keon Kalunga-Matangi.
No.
Bring up all those players.
Keon? Over Olakau'atu? Really?
Yes. What? Yes.
What?
Kalunga-Matangi is a try-scoring machine.
Olakau'atu is a big cunt. Did you see what he did to the Warriors last week?
Well, have you seen what Kalunga-Matangi is doing week after
week? Nightmares.
Yes, but mate, that was one off. That was one game.
One off.
Where has Manly been the rest of the year? Look, I reckon Olakau'atu should be in that side, but I would not pick him over Kalunga-Matangi.
I would.
Only Manly player I would have in the side is Jake Trbojevic.
Oh, Jake Trbojevic. This Jake Trbojevic. I mean, fuck, mate. Who is he? God of Earth. He's not Tom.
Oh,
He's not Tom.
He's a great defender, probably one of the best in the game right now. Jake
That's all he
Trbojevic.
can do is defend. He offers nothing with the ball. It'd be a waste of a spot in the interchange if you haven't got someone like him, like who we can attack with if all he can do is defend, it'd be such a waste of an interchange.
Well,
Ryan Madison can come off the bench and lay good impact.
We have Cam Murray. We have Isaiah. We got ball playing forwards. Hell, Payne Haas could be a ball playing forward at times as well.
Oh, Payne Haas.
We have ball playing forwards.
I can't went missing too. Where was he last night?
Well, yeah, a lot of the New South Wales Blues, they went missing. But look,
they were, yeah.
Moving on.
All right. One more question, because I really want to
Queensland.
move on from this topic. One more question.
Right.
Let's talk about the Queenslanders for a minute. I'll start with you first quickly, Fanatics. Queensland.
Yep.
Will they wrap up the series in game 2, or are we going to get a 1-1 decider at Suncorp? What's going to happen?
Look, I mean, as one-eyed biased as I'd like to be, I think the series may go to the third game. I think New South Wales will bounce back and win in Perth. Yeah, I think I'll go to game 3. Yep.
I fucking hope so. And what about you, Champa?
I'm worried. I'm worried about what kind of attitude New South Wales is going to have. I hope it's something good. Look, I have confidence that they can win game 2. However, game 3, I cannot predict. I cannot predict game 3.
All I'm going to say is I expect New South Wales to bounce back. I expect changes. Queensland last night were very, very good, and they deserved the win. All their players last night were very good, especially Ruben Cotter, Cameron Munster, Paddy Carrigan, Val Holmes, all these sort of players. They were all fantastic last night, especially Cameron Munster, who I would say is the best player in the game at the moment. New South Wales need to make some changes. I think Latrell Mitchell will be back. I think he'll be in the centres with Jack Whiten. I think Tarek Sims will be getting dropped for someone, hopefully Ola Kawatu or something. I guess we'll find out in the coming weeks. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But hopefully we level the series up and go 1-1 because I'll be at game 3 at Suncorp, so hopefully it's 1-1.
Oh, that's great, bro. That's great.
No, let's move on. Oh, boy. All that Champa. Fuck me. Your boys. Oh, no. Oh, no. Topic number 4. West Tigers sack Michael Maguire. The Tigers head coach has been sacked. Michael Maguire is gone. Who will be the next coach of the West Tigers? And all that Champa has just left the room. Oh, no. He's got the jersey. Oh!
Oh.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Well.
Oh, he's just fucking... he's wiping his ass with the jersey. Jesus Christ.
Okay,
oh,
I had to get that out of me.
All right, Champa, you know what? Because it's your club, your favourite coach has been sacked. The floor is yours. Madge has been sacked. Give us your take on it, bro.
I'll try my best not to shout. Obviously, I'm not happy about it, okay? I'm not happy about it. I understand why. You want to clear tension, you want to clear some hot air, you want a fresh start. I get that. However, 9 months ago, when you were first considering it, you should have just fired him there. Because we're halfway through this season without a full-time coach. And we're coming 14th on the ladder. This is not the time to have coaching dramas right now. And another thing, they want to put all the blame on Madge. Is Madge on the field making the tackles? Is Madge on the field carrying the ball? Is Madge all those 13 players on the field? No. To put all the blame on Madge is ridiculous. That man has won a Super League, a Challenge Cup, an NRL Premiership, and he coaches the New Zealand Kiwis. He has qualifications to take a team to the Premiership because he's done it many times before. I think there are huge, bigger issues than Madge. Like our recruitment, our board, our attitude. Madge is a winner. Okay? How many of those Tigers players are used to winning? How's this for a stat? The only premiership winning player on our side is James Tarmel. One player has won a premiership in our team. And Madge is trying his best to get this team of losers and to take them to the top 8. He tries everything. But guess what? The players don't show him the respect. It's said that Madge is a hard coach, which means he doesn't take any bullshit and he pushes you to the limit. And from what I'm hearing from sources and reports, apparently some players thought it was too hard. Too hard? You play rugby league and you're complaining that your training is too hard? This is why we're coming last. We have shit attitude. We chose 5 leaders this year and only 3 of them are doing their job right. 2 of them. Jackson Hastings and Adam Dewey are the only ones doing their job right. Tarmel's gone quiet. Peachy doesn't have any good discipline. And Brooks doesn't even lead. He doesn't do shit. He's not a leader. That's why he got moved to 5'8", because he cannot direct the field. He cannot direct the team because he's not a leader. The next coach we sign, whether it's I don't know who, but I just hope that the Tigers take their whole career with Madge and use it as a learning experience. So, okay, we're going to try a fresh new start, and we're going to try and fix our recruitment so our coach doesn't get bagged at for the media for coaching a shit side. Because let me tell you this right now. If Madge was coaching the Penrith Panthers, they'd still be first. If Madge was coaching the Storm, they'd still be up there in the top 4.
Stop it. Oh, stop.
No. Because you know why? Because there's players who are used to winning. There's players who have great attitude. And there are players who, no matter what, put in 100%. And the Tigers aren't that. The Tigers are not that team. We haven't been for a long time. We've put ourselves in this hole. And it's going to be really hard for us to get ourselves out.
Well, me and you are going to have a nice debate about this in just a sec, but I want to get Warriors and Admiral Fanatics' opinion first. Warriors and Admiral Fanatics, obviously, you go for New Zealand in the Rugby World Cup and all that. Madge is the coach of New Zealand. Are you surprised the West Tigers let Michael Maguire go?
Look, it's been coming for a while now, and, there was talks around it last year around sacking him and that, and, it's finally happened, and, I think it's a bit harsh on Michael Maguire, actually. I think, he's got the coaching credentials there. He's coached some very good teams. He's had success, and yeah, I don't think it's really on Michael Maguire to be quite honest. I don't think it's all his fault. He hasn't had the players as well around him. So yeah, I mean, I think it's personally harsh. I don't think they should have sacked him. I think they should have probably given him another maybe year or 2. But yeah, that's what I think.
Well, CHAMPA, this is where me and you are going to get into probably another debate about this. But first thing I want to say is about Michael Maguire. Nah. Yeah. Goodbye.
God. You
Mate,
wanted to get that out, dude.
Your club is a fucking joke at the moment. Jesus Christ. Where do I even begin with the West Tigers, man? Every fucking year they are in the same spot. Nothing ever improves. They never go up the ladder. If they do, they get to 9th and then they can't get any fucking higher than that. I'm glad Michael Maguire got sacked. I'm glad he's no longer the coach of the West Tigers because the game's gotten away from Michael Maguire. He hasn't adapted to the speed of the ruck. Michael Maguire hasn't done anything at the West Tigers or as an NRL coach in general since when Souths won the premiership in 2014. Since 2016, Madge's coaching career has gone downhill. It's gone backwards. Now, I know he's a coach of New Zealand, and I know the Tigers haven't had the best roster, but Madge has had so many years to make that roster better. He's had so many years to let go of players, recruit players, let go of the dead weight, kept some of the dead weight. Like with all due respect, keeping Zane Musgrove and James Tarmo. What the fuck are you thinking? Why would you keep either of them? They're both has-beens and close to retirement. You've got no dummy half, Jacob Little, bloke's fucked. You get Coruscant next year, but who knows? Maybe he'll backflip now because Madge is not there. Who knows? Hastings might leave because he was so close to Madge. But mate, I don't feel sorry for Madge. I mean, he had enough time to make this club better, and the reality is they're in the same spot they were when Madge got there, and they're in the same spot where they were now that Madge is gone. So they haven't improved.
Look, you talk about the recruitment and the players. Yes, I see where you're coming from. Keeping some players and buying players like James Roberts, I get it. I get it, all right? But keep in mind this. Madge has managed to get Jackson Hastings into our side. He's managed to get a young gun in Dane Lowe to come into our side. He's managed to get Isaiah Papali'i, who's literally on the top right now in terms of up there, the best with second rowers. And Coruscant, who is playing for the best team in the world.
I hope they don't backflip on you. I hope they don't backflip on you, bro.
I hope that as well. I am hoping that right now. He's made mistakes. Yes, no coach is perfect.
That's right.
But man, you can't put all the blame on this on Madge. Seriously,
how long are you going to give him? Like, I mean, how long do you want to give him? He's been there for so long now.
Wait, we get Coruscant, we get Papali'i.
2018 he went there, didn't he? Was that the year?
Yes, 2018. Yes, 4 years.
Now.
I know.
Gotta go. Can't be there for that long in the same spot.
But we keep doing this thing, which it's rinse and repeat with Mick Potter, with Jason Taylor, with Ivan Cleary, now with Michael Maguire. 4 coaches within 10 years. Who's next? Who else are we going to throw in that mix?
Don't know. I don't know, bro. The Tigers, mate, you're in the same spot again. It's just, I mean, look, I feel sorry for West Tigers supporters out there, but all I can do is sit back and laugh at the West Tigers, just the way they run things. I mean, your CEO, Justin Pascoe, is the biggest dead shit going. He's the worst kind, and he's the go-to.
Oh, he has ran our club into the fucking grounds, man.
He's fucked you, bro. He fucked him. Michael Maguire did.
Look, I'm not that familiar with the whole board and officials thing, but I know enough about the Tigers to know that Justin Pascoe doesn't know how to run an NRL club. He's driving us to the ground, and he has no passion for the club. All he cares about is the money that the club makes. He just cares about the money that the club makes, not if it go good or shit. If it's making some of this, then yeah.
Well, obviously, it's sad that Madge has lost his job, but he's still got the New Zealand job, which is good. So hopefully he holds on to that. Last thing we'll say on the Tigers, CHAMPA. Who will be the next coach, in your opinion? Who should take over as the new coach of the Tigers?
We got to find a coach that can recruit well. That has to be the number one priority.
Give me a name.
You know what? Cameron Serrato.
Cameron Serrato, the Panthers assistant coach. Yep, all right, like it.
Yes.
Like it a lot. What about you, boys and AL for next? Who should be the next coach of the Tigers?
I'll probably say Cameron Serrato. I think, I probably think he's the best there for the position.
I'm going to throw in a name, Shane Flanagan.
I wouldn't mind that. I would not mind
Flanagan. That. Why not? Shane Flanagan lives in Sydney. He works for Fox Sports. It would be so much easier for Shane Flanagan to be coaching in Sydney than going elsewhere. So I'd go Flanagan.
This for a good stat, mate. Sharks 2014, bottom of the ladder. 2016 wins the comp.
Mm-hmm.
He can take a team from the bottom to the top.
It can happen. It can happen, but they seem real keen on Cameron Serrato, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But I think Shane Flanagan's a really good candidate as well. But we'll move on from the Tigers and we'll move on to the poor old New Zealand Warriors. Fuck me. The poor old Warriors. I don't even know where to begin here.
It's your turn,
Probably number
Fanatics.
three.
It's your turn.
Probably number 3. New Zealand Warriors head coach Nathan Brown. He has stepped down because he's not committed to moving to New Zealand. The Warriors are looking for a new coach. I think Stacey Jones is the interim for the rest of the season. Warriors and NRL Fanatics. Bro, what's your opinion on Nathan Brown stepping down and not being committed to moving to New Zealand to coach the Warriors?
He really should have known, when he was head coach of the Warriors, taking over the New Zealand side, that he was going to go back to New Zealand at some stage. So, yeah, that's the most frustrating thing out of it all. And there's players that signed for the Warriors as well that should have known that they've signed for the New Zealand team. We're not going to be based in Australia forever. So, yeah, like Nathan Brown, I say good riddance to him, and yeah.
I'm sorry, but those players must be the biggest idiots. And Nathan Brown, you're signed to the New Zealand Warriors, not the Australian Warriors, the New Zealand Warriors. Obviously, you have to live in the country if you want to play for the team.
Good riddance to him.
Oh, Fanatics. Come on, Fanatics. You're not done there.
Fanatics.
You're not
Fuck,
done there, Fanatics.
Good riddance to him. That's funny. I love hearing that. Well, Fanatics, with Nathan Brown no longer as the head coach and the Warriors are looking for a new coach, obviously Stacey Jones will be the interim for the rest of the year, from what I understand. Who do you think should take over the Warriors?
Well, look, my preferred option is definitely Shane Flanagan. I mean, you look what he's done with Cronulla and how they won a premiership as well. They've come for a club that's bottom half of the ladder, then they made finals, and then they were top 4 contenders. So yeah, I got to go with Shane Flanagan. He's my preferred option. I know there's a lot of people shouting out Christian Wolf as an option as well. I know that he's currently one of the leading contenders at the moment. So yeah, Shane Flanagan would be my preferred option. Maybe Christian Wolf probably be my second option for me. So yeah, definitely Shane Flanagan. I would go with him. I think he's got the credentials to be the Warriors coach.
I like it. What about you, Champa? Who should the Warriors' new coach be?
Well, I thought when Stacey Jones was announced as interim coach, I thought Stacey Jones is a great NRL mind, great genius. If he can somehow bring up the Warriors and get them close to the 8, why not try with him? Maybe Jones could be the secret weapon that they've had. But in terms of anyone else, I reckon, Shane Flanagan would be the best one. Paul Green is another name that's out there.
Paul Green's been thrown around a bit, hasn't he?
Yeah, Fanatics, you might hate me for saying this, but, Michael Maguire is free now. Maybe throw the checkbook at him. He's a proven coach. No, you don't want it. You don't want it. Oh, come on.
I've got a friend that has told me that Neil Henry will be throwing his name in the ring. Now, Neil Henry is a former experienced NRL coach. He coached the Raiders and the Cowboys. I think it was the 2008 Dally M Coach of the Year of the Raiders. He coached the Cowboys for a couple of years, got us deep into the finals. I think he was the assistant coach at Queensland. I'm not sure if he still is, but I know he's involved in the Queensland Origin side. And Neil Henry, and I believe he wants to get back into coaching at some point. So he could be a name that could be thrown around. And I'm also hearing John Cartwright, also, I think he's the assistant coach at the Broncos at the moment. He also could be an option. But, boys, if I was the New Zealand Warriors, I'd be looking at Christian Wolf from St. Helens, boys. He has won back-to-back titles with St. Helens. He's leading that team around. The way he coaches that team is very well done. And he's the current coach of Tonga, and he was the coach when Tonga beat Australia. So I think Christian Wolf would be a great option. If Shane Flanagan coaches at Sydney club or he doesn't get a job at all and stays with Fox Sports, Christian Wolf has got to be a very good contender.
That's a good thing you mentioned. You never know. He could attract some Tongan and some St. Helens players to the Warriors. How about that?
He could. Well, the Warriors need a new 5'8" because Nikorima's gone. Taylor retired. Harris Tavita's leaving at the end of the year. They are getting Luke Metcalf, but I don't know if he's going to be that 5'8" or not. So they do need to go out and probably get a number 6. So Why not? Christian Wolf, I think it'd be a great option, but depends on what direction they want to go in.
Another thing I want to mention, because it was posted on Channel 9 that the Warriors, I think it was the Warriors CEO, or I'm not too sure. I think it was the Warriors CEO. Yeah, he said that if he was in charge, he'd be throwing the money at Billy Slater for a coaching role at the Warriors.
For fuck's sake, he's won one game as a coach in Origin. Fucking hell. He's had one coaching gig, one Origin game, and they want to throw the book at him. They can't be fucking serious.
If Queensland wins the series, surely that has to turn some heads.
No, still not enough. That's fucking bullshit. That's crap. Fanatics, do you want Billy Slater as your coach?
I don't know. I don't really know. You know, he's only won one game so far. So
why would you want that fly-kicking fucking wrestler who jumps in the air, kicks cunts in the head? Fuck that. I don't know if I'm able to tell what I said, but why would you want Billy Slater as a coach? He's nothing but a high-flying kicker in the face when he was playing. So fuck him.
Man. Yeah, well, look, whoever the Warriors choose, jeez, look at our connection.
I hope I pick Christian Wolf. I really do. I really hope I go with Christian Wolf. Let's move on. Let's move on from the Warriors now. Let's go to the topic number 2 here. Boys, the Dolphins have made another signing. Again, no marquee signing. Just some more depth in the forwards. They have selected Jared Wallace from the Gold Coast Titans. He'll be going to the Dolphins next year. Some more, some more tough forwards, some more props for the Dolphins. You can never have enough forwards. Warriors now have I'll start with you this time, bro. Jared Wallace for the Dolphins. Do you like it or what?
Look, I think it's a pretty solid signing. I mean, he's not a player that really stands out to me, but yeah, look, I think he's an all right player. He's, probably what the Dolphins need. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good pickup for the Dolphins. I think they needed someone like Jared Wallace. I think he's a good player, and he doesn't mind scoring a try either, boys. Jared Wallace doesn't mind finding the white line here and there. What about you, Champa? Jared Wallace of the Dolphins, do you like it?
Well, yeah, definitely the forwards. Definitely, I could see him being in that Saturday 17.
Could be,
but I just keep on coming back to what I say every time we talk about a Dolphins signing. When are they going to sign some marquee players? Still no fullback, still no halves.
If they can.
Well, they
Cameron Munster will be offered $2.5 million a season. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Paying someone that kind of money, gotta hope that the Dolphins win the premiership when he's on that kind of money.
I mean, Jared Wallace will be good. I mean, I think he'll come off the bench because I think Mark Nichols and Jesse Bromwich will probably be their starting front row. So Wallace will probably come off the bench, but I think it's a good pickup.
Yeah, look, it's probably good for Jared Wallace. Being at the Titans could be very toxic down there with the drama that's going on.
They are toxic, the Gold Coast. They're a joke. I fucking hate them. Oi. Gold Coast 3-10.
Oh, geez.
3-10. Enjoy the wooden spoon, you Gold Coast fucking hopeless cunts. So fun.
Well, you know what? A fresh start is probably what Jared Wallace needs.
Yeah. Get out of the Gold Coast and go to the Dolphins. It'll be a better career move.
Exactly. Great move.
All right, let's go. Topic number 1 now. Let's go. Boys, the return of Allianz Stadium is set for round 25. Roosters versus Rabbitohs. Allianz Stadium is back. How good is it for the game, Champa? Allianz is back.
It's a great stadium, a very great stadium. I reckon it is going to be a sold-out stadium, and I can't wait to see what they've done with it, what kind of new renovations they have done with the stadium. I reckon it's going to look spectacular, and the Roosters definitely need it.
First game.
It would definitely be. And look at that, round 25, Roosters Rabbitohs, a corner away from finals footy, having that return of Allianz Stadium.
Fuck.
Doesn't even
get any
better than that.
You know what I just realised?
What's
if Roosters finish top 6, they will get a home final at Allianz.
that? Like, how good?
That's a
How
huge
good is that?
advantage too.
That's a good advantage. Yeah,
advantage.
that is definitely a good advantage. You know what? That game could be game of the round. I'm not even kidding.
It will be.
That game could be game of the round. It will be.
No doubt.
What
What about you, Fanatics? What's your thoughts on Allianz Stadium coming back? And Roosters and Souths will be the first game there, which is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, look, it's going to be great, actually. It's great to have Allianz Stadium back. Look, I think it's a good venue. I've never attended it before, but look, from what I've seen on television, it's always got a great atmosphere. It's probably better than a core stadium, ANZ Stadium. So, yeah, look, I think it's going to be a massive game too between Souths and the Roosters. It always is. It's a massive rivalry, goes back years, and yeah, it's going to be huge. It should be good.
If the ladder stays how it is, Roosters could be trying to secure a home final elimination game, and Souths might be trying to hold on to a top 8 spot. So the the possibilities and some of the outcomes for this game could be big, because you look at the Roosters, they could be looking for top 4. They could be looking to finish 5th or 6th to get a home final. Or the Souths, on the other hand, they could be trying to make the 8, just trying to get in there. So massive game. This I cannot wait for it. I honestly cannot wait. Should be good. All right, boys, it's time. It is time for the Breakdown Podcast Game Show. Now, this is Warriors and AFL Fanatics' first time on the game show. So basically, Mr. Warriors and AFL Fanatics, how it works, it's all out CHAMPA versus yourself. It's currently 0-0. First one to get 3 questions correct is the winner. The questions are completely random. They come off the top of my head or whatever I'm looking at on my phone, and you got to answer it correctly and interrupt at any time. So if CHAMPA says, I don't know, 16-10, 14-10, you can interrupt at any time and say your score. The one rule is do not read the chat, and chat, do not spoil the fucking score or whatever it is. Do not spoil it or else.
Well, Fanatics, get ready. I'm going to send you packing like Nathan Brown.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's do it.
And Warriors and AFL Fanatics is going to send you packing like Michael Maguire.
Oh, stop it. Oh.
All right. Here we go. Question number 1. I think it's one that Warriors and AFL Fanatics could get right. Fellas, what was the score in round 1 of the 2022 NRL season between the Warriors and the Dragons?
Oh, guys. 26-18?
No.
24-14?
No.
32.
No. I'll give you a clue. The margin was 12.
24-12.
No.
32-20?
No. Come on, boys. These are fucking hopeless.
14. No. 16-4.
No. Fuck. It's a high scoring game.
26-18.
No. Margin was 12, and it was a high scoring game.
30-18?
Close, but no cigar.
34-22.
No. Come on, Fanatics. Give us an answer.
32-18.
No. The margin was 12, and it was a high scoring game.
Come
on, boys.
38-26.
No.
36-22.
No, come on, boys. You're fucking hopeless. Do you surrender yet?
No. I'm gonna get this.
Come on, Fanatics.
28-16.
There we go. Cha-ching.
Damn.
Yes.
Good Lord. That was a fucking eternity. We're going to have to speed up a little bit, boys. You're fucking hopeless.
Oh, stop.
1-0 to All Out Champa. Jesus Christ. All right. We're going to go a bit of an easier question here. Boys, what was the score from Origin last night?
16-10.
16-10.
Oh, you fucking asshole. You got it right.
Yes.
Fuck. Fanatics, bro, if you get beaten 3-0, I'm never inviting you again. I swear to God.
Oh, stop.
Come on, Fanatics. Come on, Fanatics. Please get one. Please, Fanatics. Please get a question right. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to go to this question. All right. Try and get this one. This is a Warriors question, so hopefully Warriors and Fanatics gets this right. Fanatics, what was the score at Magic Round between the Warriors and the Rabbitohs?
24-22.
No. Fanatics?
30-20.
Very close, but no.
32-28.
Fuck, you're close.
Oh, 32-30.
Oh, fuck, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Woo!
Oh,
I'm on a 3-game winning streak.
Oh, Fanatics. Oh,
Out.
man.
Doing worse than Warriors.
You got your whole kicked in 3-0.
Wait for it.
Mate,
wait for it. Duh.
On
Out
behalf of the Rugby Breakdown podcast, Warriors and Fanatics, you're fired.
No, stop.
It's all good. It happens. Can't win them all, boys. All right. Let's get into the round of 40, boys. We're going to get into it tomorrow night. Round 14 of the 2022 NRL season. Let's get into it, boys. Round 14 of the NRL. It kicks off tomorrow night, 7:55 p.m. up there at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Friday night footy. Cowboys versus Dragons. I want to know, boys, give us the first try scorer and the margin of the game.
First try scorer and margin of the game?
Yeah.
All right. First try scorer. Obviously, I'm going to Cowboys. First try scorer is Murray Talangi.
Yep.
The margin, like 13 plus or
whatever.
30 plus.
Whatever. Just give me a margin.
All right. You want a margin? 20 plus.
Oh, fuck. Confident. I love it. What about you, Warriors and our Fanatics, mate? Cowboys, Dragons, first try scorer and margin, bro.
Yeah, first try scorer, I'll go with Scott Drinkwater, actually. And I'll go with the Cowboys by 20. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. I'm going to go the Cowboys by 12. And first try scorer, I'll go with Tommy Dearden. Dearden's starting to play tomorrow night, so Tommy Dearden to score first.
Nice.
All right. Super Saturday. First game at 3 p.m. up there at the Gold Coast at Seabar Super Stadium. It is the Gold Coast Shit Cunt Titans versus the South Sydney Rabbitohs. CHAMPA. Who wins this game? By how much? And first try scorer, brother?
I'm going to go South by 16.
Yep.
And the first try scorer is going to be Keon Kalungamatangi.
Yep, like it a lot. What about you, Warriors and our Fanatics?
Yeah, look, I'm going to go with the Rabbitohs by 12, actually. I think for the first try scorer, I'm going to go with Alex Johnston.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Souths win this game, but I think Souths win the game very well. I'm going to go Souths by 18 points here. And first try scorer, I'm going to go with Cody Walker. Why not? Go Cody Walker, first try scorer tomorrow night. On Saturday afternoon, sorry. Next game, Saturday 5:30 at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Roosters versus Storm, CHAMPA.
Roosters versus Storm. All right, I'm going to go Storm. I'm going to go Storm 14 plus.
Yep.
And my first try scorer is going to be Justin Olam.
Love it. He's a weapon, Olam. About you, Fanatics?
Yeah, I'll go Melbourne. I'll go Melbourne by probably 6. Also, it'd be close.
Yeah.
First try scorer. I'll go with Nick Meaney. Yeah, I'll go with Nick Meaney to score first try.
Yeah, I think Melbourne will be too good for the Roosters. I know Xavier Coates is going to be ruled out, which is a massive blow for Melbourne. They might be a bit vulnerable out there. So I'm going to go Melbourne by 16, boys, but I'm going to go Joseph Sawali, first try scorer on the wing.
Ooh.
I think Sawali might score first, but Melbourne will win by 16, I reckon. Saturday night footy. Now this should be I reckon this is the game of the round, boys. Saturday night, 7:35 up there at Suncorp Stadium. The Broncos and the Raiders. This should be a good game here. CHAMPA, Broncos, Raiders. What do you reckon about this one?
I'm gonna go Broncos by 8 points, and my first try scorer is going to be Sebastian Chris.
Oh, nice. What about you, Warriors and ARL Fanatics, mate? Broncos and the Raiders.
Yeah, I'll go with the Broncos by 4. And first try scorer, I'm going to go with Herbie Farnworth.
I'll go the Broncos by 1 in Golden Point, courtesy to an Adam Reynolds field goal. But first try scorer, I'm going to go with Hudson Young, the Canberra back rower.
Nice.
Should be a great game, this one. I reckon game of the round, boys, Broncos, Raiders. And I reckon if you're having a punt, get on the overs. This game will have plenty of points in it, I reckon. Should be a good one. All right, Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. at Campbelltown Sports Stadium. It is the all-out CHAMPA versus ProEnzo Vidz Cup. It's the Tigers versus the Seagulls. CHAMPA, we know you're backing the Tigers, but, mate, give us your first try and your margin for this one.
I'll still back my Tigers even for anything. My first try scorer is going to be David Nufaluma.
Yep.
Tigers going to win by 10 points.
Well, nice. Like it a lot. What about you, Fanatics? Tigers and Manly.
Yeah, look, I think the Tigers will definitely turn up and put it in a good performance. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Manly. Yeah, I'll go with Seagulls by just 10. Yeah, and first try scorer, I'm going to go Ruben Garrick, actually.
I'm going to go Manly by 8. I think it will be a closer game than what people think. And first try scorer, believe it or not, I'm going to go with Brent Naden. Tigers to start well. Brent Naden will score first, but Manly will win. Manly by 8.
Not bad.
Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock, down there in Newcastle. Newcastle Knights versus the champs, Penrith. CHAMPA, Penrith by how much?
Penrith by, let's say, I'll go easy on the Knights, by 32.
Okay.
And first try scorer, I cannot look past him, Taylor May.
Your man, Taylor May. Yeah.
It was scored first try.
Newcastle against Penrith, mate.
Oh, well, Penrith should be far too good here. Penrith by 28. That's just, Newcastle. I don't see them getting close, Penrith. Look, first try scorer, I'm going to go Taylor May.
Yeah, look, I think Penrith win. I reckon Penrith win 48 plus. This won't be close. And you know what? First try scorer, I'm going to go with Dylan Edwards. But my other prediction for the game, boys, you're going to call me fucking crazy. You're going to call me crazy. Scott Sorensen will get a double off the bench.
Oh.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
Wow.
Sorensen off the bench. Why not?
Yeah.
Also on Sunday night, 6:15 p.m. up there at Redcliffe, Morton Daly Stadium, Warriors versus Sharks. It's the Warriors and ARL Fanatics versus the I Hate the Sharks Club. We'll start with you first here, Fanatics, mate. How much are the Warriors going to beat the Sharks by this weekend?
Look. Yeah, this
come on, bro. Back your boys in.
It's going to be a tough ask, to be completely honest. But, I'll back the boys in, actually. Why not? I mean, I'll go with Warriors by 6 points. First try scorer, I will go with Marcelo Montoya to score.
I love Montoya. I think he's a weapon. What about you, all that CHAMPA? Warriors and the Sharks.
Sorry, Fanatics, but Warriors are a mess. Like the Tigers, I'm going to go Sharks. Sharks, first try scorer. Talakai, and it's going to be by 18 points.
Wow. I agree with you, Champa. I want the Warriors to win, and I'll be praying for a Warriors win. I might even be cheering for the Warriors. But I think the Sharks win. I think the Sharks win well. I'm going to go the Sharks by 18 points here. First try. I reckon Talakai is due for a try. I reckon he's overdue. Talakai will score. And the final game of the round, boys, Monday afternoon at Accor Stadium, Queen's birthday, public holiday, down there at Accor Stadium. The second biggest rivalry in rugby league, the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs versus the Parramatta Eels. This is a huge game. I know the Bulldogs are going bad, Parramatta are going well, but this is a massive fucking game. Huge rivalry game here. Canterbury versus Parramatta. Can't wait for this. I think this will be a better game than what people think. Champa, Dogs, Eels. What's going to happen here?
Oh, close game. Still got to go Parramatta. I'll go Parramatta by 10 points. And my first try scorer is going to be Matt Burton.
Yeah, wow, nice. That's different. What about you, Fanatics? Dogs and the Eels.
Yeah, I'm going the Parramatta Eels by 14. And first try scorer, I'm going to go with Marcus Sevo, actually, the score.
I like that a lot. I'm also going with Sevo as well. I think Parramatta will win this game. I think Parramatta will win by about 14 points as well, actually. And first try scorer, I'm going to back in. I'm going to go Reid Marnie. He's going to the Bulldogs next year, so why not? Reid Marnie to score against the team he's going to. Reid Marnie to score first. But I'm going Parramatta to win. I think this will be a better game than we think. Bulldogs will be up for it, as they always are against Parramatta. So Parramatta to win. Boys, before we wrap things up here tonight, do you have a special? So do you have a team this weekend that you are that confident they're going to win that you'd throw your house on, Champa?
The West Tigers.
Oh, fuck. Well, you're going to be living on the street in Penrith soon. You'll be hanging out at the fucking train station.
I'll be outside. I'll be outside Penrith Westfields going like, please give me money, please give me money. But no. I am confident that the Tigers, with all that's going against them, they can use all that as fuel and find a win against a Manly side with still no Travojevic. A very, very tired Daly Cherry Evans if he does play.
Mate, before this game happens, Sunday morning, wake up at 9 o'clock, walk into your local church and pray to God that it happens. Otherwise, you're fucked.
I will do that, Nick.
And Warriors NRL Fanatics, mate, what team would you throw your house on this weekend? That you're that confident that team is going to win? Oh, fuck. Oh. The Dodo's kicked in.
Oh, no, there he is.
Fanatics, did you hear what I said? Fanatics? No, basically the question was, what team do you guarantee to win this weekend? Oh, no. The Dodo is kicking in.
Can you hear us?
Fanatics. No.
Fanatics, we can see you.
We can see your head.
Hello.
We can see your head. It looks like a fucking watermelon. Bro, are you there? I don't know. I'm making up jokes at the moment. Fanatics.
Say something. Speak.
You know what? Champa, fuck it. Call the ginger shredder. Fuck this.
Oh, no. Not the ginger shredder. Oh, no.
My fucking absolute guarantee of the weekend, boys. I fucking guarantee you Penrith are going to beat Newcastle and Souths are going to kill the Titans. I guarantee you it.
Oh.
Warriors NRL Fanatics, are you there? Please nod your head forward if you are here. Right. I'm going to make some important phone calls after this show. That does it.
No.
Righto. Well, Champa, mate, great podcast tonight, bro. Thanks for coming on as always. And hopefully ProEnzo Vidz is all good for next week. Hopefully he gets better soon.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me on, Nick. I love co-hosting this show with you and Lorenzo.
It's always fun. Always good to have a bit of a. Always good to have a bit of a back and forth fight with you. I love it, and it's good to take the piss out of it. Fanatics, I don't know what's happened to him. He looks like a fucking watermelon at the moment. His connection's gone. It's over. He's done.
I don't even think he realizes it. I don't think he realizes it.
He got beaten 3-0 in the game, which was just shocking in itself. Now his connections just decided to die in the last stages of the game. Warriors and our Fanatics, you are fired.
Oh, he wrote in the private green room chat that he can't hear.
Well, he's not on mute. I think his connections just killed him.
He can't say speak. Say hi. Speak.
Nah, we can't hear him, mate. I think his phone's fucked.
Oh well.
All right, that's it. I'm calling him up. I'm making that phone call.
You making that phone
anyway,
call?
I'm ringing him up. I'm calling him up. All right, boys. All right, Champa. Thank you to everyone in the live chat as well. Fantastic chat tonight. I thought the live chat was absolutely classy as always. Thought it was fantastic. Anyway, we're getting out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Friday night football review between the Cowboys and the Dragons. Go the fucking Cowboys. Anyway, like, subscribe, do all that good shit, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.
See ya.